Hi, everybody. Welcome back. In the last video, I have summarized to refresh your memory some 16 incidents, stories, my glimpses into the astral world. Somewhere my own experiences, what I faced in life, seen in front of my eyes, and a few reported to me. And those reported things, I am very, very much sure of their authenticity and acceptability. That is why I communicate it to you. Not at all cooked up stories. Now here I narrate the last of these stories that I have to place before you. And with that, this chapter, a detour or a side tracking from the mainline Brahmavidya, an offshoot, will be ending with this story. This is the experience of some 3 of our public figures here. One is a film director, and the other 2, exactly I don't place them. All the 3 are anyway very, very famous, known to everybody around. Only I remembered the story, but not the narrator nor the personalities involved. 3 people, these public figures, well-known personalities, were traveling. One I know is a film director. Were traveling in a car, 3 of them. One of them was driving past midnight. The one who sat next to the driver in the front seat saw a person, a figure, crossing the road very close to them in front. He looked at his friend, the driver, to see whether he has seen him and whether he is going to stop or going to hit him. Then he realized he too has seen him on the road, the person on the road, and he applied the brake. Then the person who was at the back seat came alive. It seems he has not seen any of these. By the time the car braked, the figure in front disappeared. Not crossed over the road fully, just disappeared. One thing they both noticed was this figure, the person on the road, had a different sort of movement rather than normal human beings. It was something like a cutout moving. So that was not a living person. This incident he wrote in a newspaper column. the side-seater. This newspaper piece, column, came to my hands just 2 months back. This is a typical story. Such stories are in the air that we breathe in India. From the early childhood, we have been hearing such things happening. The movement of astral bodies without the normal undulations, wave-like movements of the living personalities, but like a cutout, without touching the floor, floating. Stories are in plenty in India. That is why I chose to narrate this one sample story. I here want to attempt at an analysis of these episodes I presented and to derive some conclusions for my benefit as well as for the benefit of my listeners. This last instance, the cutout-like movement across the road, this printed story, I did not go after in search of the story. The story came to my hands. I don't subscribe a newspaper. I don't buy a newspaper at home. I don't go to any library to read the newspaper. But by chance, this story, the printed paper, piece of paper, came to my hands in the form of a wrapper the grocery shop used to wrap some material I brought from the grocery shop. When I reached home and opened up the thing, I saw the wrapper and the story on it. In a way, we can conclude that this was brought to me, revealed to me in my seat. I did not go about in search of it. It was presented to me in my seat, in my hands. Do you agree? Similarly, artist Suku story, his dialogue with a goddess. Usually he doesn't speak out to anybody. We became somewhat close, discussed some such things, and then only he came out with this story. There also the story was presented before me. I mentioned earlier about Atukal Devi speaking to me. The parting message, it is puja time. I have to go. If you have any grievance, come and tell me at the foot of the Palmyra tree. I was aghast. This story of Atukal Devi speaking to me and some other goddess speaking to artist Suku, these two incidents put together was an eye-opener to me. Till then, I was holding the view that idols were idols. Idols made of wood, stone, metal, a mixture of metals, panchaloham, five minerals, metals mixed, and so on, sculpted by human beings and installed in the temples. I thought there was only that much to the idol. Usually, the idols are made following the concepts of of deities, the figures that appear described in the Puranas and old stories. Some are historical, some simply fiction perhaps. Some figure, picture, head, crown, so many hands, everything, snake around the neck, so many things are attributed, some weapons in the hands, so on. The idols are made that way as the artist picturize it. And so the idol, I thought we are not praying to the idol. We are praying to the personality represented by the idol. But here it is a new revelation, new lesson to me that they actually are in occupying the temples, situated in the idols, receiving puja when the puja time comes. As the Atikal Devi said, it is puja time, I must go to sit in the idol and receive the puja. Think. There is one theory commonly heard that during puja time, these deities will be there really. And at other times they will be roaming about or whatnot. And that tribesman exorcist, his story coming into the middle of the city to my own place, he wanted to go to some temples to take the permission and seek the assistance perhaps of the deities around in the area he has intruded. And he looked into some structure, building, and said, there is no one sitting. So it seems he is able to recognize whether some power is occupying or not. That too proves that there are these powers, personalities, at least at times, in some structures. Those are considered as temples. A strange conclusion, though. So there are many things which we cannot simply brush aside as nonsense. So mostly the communication is possible with the astral personalities through a medium, not a two-way traffic, a medium. Through a medium mostly, I think we can communicate. I wind up this chapter of my astral glimpses. I conclude, and the next video onwards will be on the straight line highway Brahmavidya philosophy. Bye. Hello. Welcome to everybody. This is an addendum to my last video strip. My astral glimpses. In the last video, I did not really sharply conclude it. I wanted to stress on one conclusion. For decades, I have been hearing, you too might be hearing, that to advance, when people advance spiritually, the knowledge gets revealed to them in last stages. Knowledge simply gets opened up in front of them. That is the talk. How does it? Will it get dropped simply in bundles? Tons of material written up. If it is written up in what language? It can be, is it coming in all languages for all the world, or for a particular area in a particular language? Tons of written material in parchments, ton after ton, or palmyra leaves, bundles after bundles, or on metal plaques, metal wooden planks, stone plaques. These are weird ideas, impracticable, I think. Now, in my last talk, you have seen knowledge getting revealed. This is when I sit back and think twice. I find this is the sort of revelations people are supposed to get, so people have been receiving from time immemorial. Think. This can be the method of revelation of truth in front of living people by whatever be the power. Article Devi speaking to me and another Devi speaking to Suku, artist Suku, put together, that is a revelation, a correction. Otherwise, I would have died with the thoughts that idols are simply idols. Nothing alive related to idols. That would have been my conviction. Now that conviction is shattered. And the revelations about astral life, life after death, many people don't believe it. They have no experience with it. So these may be simple, down-to-earth revelations. I am happy about it. Thank you. And the old so-called revelations in some of the religions written in one language and a primitive sort of language without vowels, only the consonants were available. Later on, the Pandits come out with their own explanations. They put vowels wrongly and change the word from the original. There are confusing conclusions. In my high school classes, in English class, I have heard when the teacher was teaching about punctuations, I have heard about a judgment written. Kill him, not leave him, was the order of the judge. But there were no commas or full stop. So somebody put a comma in the wrong place. Kill him not, comma, leave him. Look at it. How is that? Kill him, not leave him. Don't leave him. That was the substance. That was without comma and full stop. It was reversed. Kill him not, leave him. So he was released. The culprit was released. So when the revelations come this way, written up, if it is not properly written up for all time to come, there are difficulties. Better that there is no such revelations written up. Whereas these sort of revelations are welcome. They are real, good. Thank you.